Well then, now that I have played Toki Toki Literature Club, then saying I haven't played other games doesn't work out. Well then, I guess the video will be about why I avoided horror games for most of my life. First horror media I encountered was a movie. It was at a school. It was a class event where everybody... Basically, I'm always saying everybody. It was a class event where every classmate... Okay, every classmate doesn't sound good. It was a class event where every of my classmates and maybe teacher took snacks and drinks to school, or to class event specifically. Then we could eat snacks and drinks of course, and other activities. In this case, it was an other classes at lessons. Classmate whose mom was our teacher talked of watching a horror movie. It was our own class, and the teacher at the computer in class. For most classes, teachers at computer in their classes. We were allowed to access it as a time to some degree. I watched only a little bit. Then later at night, I was thinking about scary things. The movie, then more or less wasn't interested in horror media. When Slider was released, of course my friends played. Maybe I did try it or not, but of course I was scared by my dogs about it. As far as I know, friends played horror games when someone was watching them. Right, I was afraid to show my emotions being scared. When I was in secondary school, I watched a Jacksepticeye's Let's Play of Until Dawn. When I had watched Jacksepticeye's Let's Play of Life is Strange, and some other Let's Plays of horror games. Most likely Five Nights at Freddy's. Basically, I'll type it more Five Nights at Freddy's, maybe. Google talks how to correctly do it. Of course, I also watched theories about horror games. Then for some time I avoided watching videos about horror games. It was because I was planning to make Let's Play when I had the option to add a base camera constantly to video. Now, when I browse my channel, there is Let's Play of Lost at Night, which is a basic collage or visual novel, which I didn't finish either for Let's Play or on my own time. As far as I remember, I didn't get to the horror part of it. But the speciology horror, I wanted to say it could start from beginning, but then there's the DLC, for which I get out there to play time maybe, horror stuff happened. Mostly, likely wanting to make playthrough or stream horror games might have changed how I looked at them. If it did change something, or that could be said for all games. But those making horror games for less players or streaming to play them on camera have pushed that kinda mindset. And now when I have played the DLC on my own time and made video on it, which I get regret playing on Let's Play or streaming it, maybe I could have made Let's Play of it on my no Let's Play channel. But yeah, but once it's done, it's done. Basically, I was afraid to show my emotions when being scared. Then while playing horror games alone wasn't interesting, and wanted to make a Let's Play of horror games. And in all those situations, most likely I was afraid what kind of scary thing my mind would make. Maybe I will be playing horror games on my no gaming channel, which is now off to my Let's Plays. And I want a face camera in those. Well, in this channel there will be gaming style, more or less reviews or something like that. in that game in general mostly playthroughs of games. There are some other games, maybe just some in my Steam library that I haven't played or watched videos about it. But at the time I only making videos on Vintage Story. And different games then probably as it start games with same or similar genre to Vintage Story. And only right now for Vintage Story is that there is glitch that invisible creatures are invisible, and also storage results when opening and other storage blocks are invisible when opening. So that in 1.70.40 update. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on it, subscribe and comment. With that, I leave this video here. See you next time.